Hello, everybody.
Oh, hello.
Welcome. Today, the deck that we're going to be going over, there's two decks actually. One of which I'm feeling pretty confident about, and the other of which is still, I think, a work in progress. But the deck that I'm going to be running today is going to be a Zacian v Lucario Melmetal build. I know a lot of the builds that you've probably seen currently are like ADP Zacian V builds, but yeah, I've got some ideas in this that I think are kind of interesting. Hopefully it'll make for some awkward matchups. So we were testing it earlier and it definitely was pretty awkward.
Yeah, not great for Picaron.
Yeah, it's not good for the Picaron match. But yeah, so I'm going to play the Zacian V, Sword and Shield, and then Howard here is going to be playing a slightly altered version of Mewbox. A lot of the ideas in there are like some things that I put in there, so apologies if Howard is not completely familiar with the entireties of the deck, but he took a look through. He also made a few changes, so yeah, it's like a early version of like what Mewbox could potentially be after Sword and Shield comes out, because my whole theory with Mewbox right now, it's an ADP Mewtwo and Mew build, and the whole idea is that with VMAX Pokemon being so beefy, Mewtwo is going to have to stretch to knock them out, especially things like Snorlax V, which could have up to 390 HP, right? So the concept there is, okay, well, if we're going to have to stretch to take that knockout, we need that knockout to count for as many prizes as possible. And we need to be able to reach those numbers as easily as possible. So thus, ADP, a few other things, and yeah, hopefully it runs okay. All right, so with that, we'll sort of jump into everything. I'm all shuffled up. We're going to switch cameras. And we're going to play by the new supporter rule as well. So whoever goes first on their first turn cannot play a supporter. So heads or tails?
I'll take a heads.
Tails. I will go first. Mulligan, mulligan, mulligan. Yes, mulligan. Okay. We got something to work with. I didn't mulligan.
Preying on my downfall. Very rude of you.
Hey man, I built the deck. I know how it runs. I'm like, that deck can mulligan. I know it can.
It's not even that I drew stage 2, it's just I didn't
Draw any Pokemon. Alright.
See how many I can go for. Record's 3 in a row right now.
Ooh, okay. 2. Dose.
Boys.
I wonder if I'm not gonna lie, I have 3 Mewtwo and Mews in there, not 4.
It's 3, 2 to Dene.
Yep.
ADP. No Reshizard.
Reshizard.
Espeon Deoxys can be a starter. And then but then there are 4 more basics aside from that. So really it's not a bad basic line.
Yeah, like you should be able to find a basic if you are so in need, so to speak. But the problem is, because the line of basics is not huge, you could end up with a basic you really don't. So maybe for this version, like after a few matches, I'll decide, yeah, you really need 4 Mewtwo and Mews, because that's the Pokemon you really want to start with.
That's 2 mulligans, so...
Okay.
Merry
I will
Christmas.
draw. Thank you. Thank you. Ugh, it's not. I'm not gonna lie. That did not. Those two mulligans did not help me in any way, shape, or form.
We can only hope
All right.
it hurt.
Let's rock and roll. So I cannot play a supporter turn 1. I'll draw for turn. Oh Lord of mercy. Lord of mercy, this is bad. Howdy. Not being able to play a supporter turn 1 is rough. So I will just attach for turn. And we are going to use Zacian's ability. Draw 3. Attach any metal that I might find there. And then your turn.
Do you want to note, that's the most broken shit I've heard since Welder.
It's a very good ability.
I'm going to Cherish Ball. Have any other search? And a Giant Harp also.
Okay.
Ready to Dene while I'm at it.
Discarded to Dene. Dang. Busted. And you have the Dene in hand. And you're like, I'm gonna discard it to Dene. Don't matter.
Right. It's the giveaway, I suppose. What I have here. That's very rude. I guess it doesn't. Oh wait, yes it does.
So for those of you that don't know, I've been playing this deck a lot. So Zacian V has an ability that lets you draw 3 cards from the top of your deck. If you do, you end your turn, but any metal energy you can attach. Just to fill you in on what happened at the end of that. Just in case.
I guess slow play is the option here. Picked up in ADP. Oh right, you have the...
How'd you get the ADP? With the Cherish Ball?
Cherish.
Okay.
As one does. Oh, there were like 3 more things I was supposed to check. Deck check. But let me play right.
Get good.
Did I?
Yeah. Oof. Losing the Fire Crystal early.
Yeah.
It's tough.
It's fine. I also prized Soul Galeo, so that's cool.
So that's cool, it's great.
Yeah, that's why I didn't pull out 2 fire energy.
Oh, yeah, like I won't be able to get it back.
That's actually a really awkward place right now. I'm going to pull off the Meganodel, discard 1, look for a basic Pokemon, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't touched cards since before Cosmic Eclipse released, so a little bit behind the times.
For anybody that might be watching who doesn't know, this is a Quick Ball. Quick Ball lets you discard a card from your hand and search your deck for a basic Pokemon.
This may actually have been among the worst prizes I could have taken.
Oh no. Are all your potential useful Pokemon in your prizes?
I can tell you that there's at least one Conchina, name of the basic card.
Yep.
There's Solgaleo, the Ditto. I want to say it's 2 Cherish Balls. No, I only have 2.
Yeah.
So it's 1 Cherish.
That's something else I did with this deck is I swapped out the counts of like Cherish Balls and Quick Balls to add in this line of Chinchino and Minchino, I think is the evolution, or the other way around, I can't remember which. But its ability lets you discard a card from your hand and draw 2 cards.
I also completely forgot there's a microphone.
That's the microphone there.
I've been speaking very quietly, I hope that picks up.
Yeah. I explicitly didn't use this microphone for this one because that one's much more sensitive for like around the area, whereas this one you have to speak into the mic.
Oh, lucky me. You don't run anything but...
Yeah.
And we're gonna call that a turn.
Alright. I'm gonna draw for turn. Okay, let's see here.
Yeah, I think we're all both off
Pretty
to good
comfy.
starts. You didn't get to start with a supporter, but I also
Let's
didn't draw.
discard a Magnolia with a Quick Ball. Those.
I guess this is technically better because in the last meta I would have just lost already because I didn't win the first turn.
Okay, I'm gonna go back in. So grab that. And I want to grab Now let's discard a Cynthia. We have like supporters for days in hand. No problem right now.
Must be nice.
Dang. What do I grab here?
So far in the last 2 games, I've drawn 1 supporter. So, not terribly pleased.
Okay, you know what I grab? I think of that. So this is a Galarian Meowth that I'm running. So I'm running the Galarian Berserker line, which when I actually get one of those out, I will tell you exactly what it does. I'll stop shuffling up because I think I'm going to shuffle in a second anyway. So put those 2 down. And then we are just going to Cynthia. I hate putting that many cards back in my deck, but like that moment where I'm like, I can't really afford to just Professor's Research Magnolia away like all of my other supporters.
We'll start getting called PMR, right?
Or just Magnolia, right?
Right.
I think Magnolia is probably the best. Because I think they're going to make supporters like that called Professor's Research Blank. There's a Professor's Research Sonia that's also coming out. So...
There used to be a big deal too, because there was, in 2015, there was Professor Juniper and there was Cedric Juniper. And everybody just said Juniper because Professor Juniper was the only one anybody ever really played. But if you wrote just Juniper on your deck lists, you actually have to remove all of them and replace them with basic energy, because they were very strict with the names.
I'm going to quick ball away 1 metal energy. What do we want to go get here? Pretty sure we want to go get another one of these Meowths. I don't love what's happening right now with my deck.
I mean, you're fine as long as I don't draw a welder, basically.
Yeah, like what do you have in the discard in terms of, you have a Naganadel?
A Naganadel ADP.
So then we're going to put this Rookity down, and we are going to, we are going to just use the ability of Zacian to draw 3, 2, 3.
Attachment, okay.
Okay. And pass it over to you.
Lord. Oh, thank fucking Christ. Right.
Top deck the welder.
Yeah.
Nice.
I was sick. Welder for 2. Draw
3.
As you can tell, I'm very well versed in the game at this point. Evolve this. Use this ability.
Ooh, broken.
1, 2.
Yep, 2 cards.
Touch return.
Oh, discard a card for that.
Oh, right. That one. Think about how I want to play this. Please. You don't have an escape board up. Makes me want to. How many of the rainbow?
The Aurora energies?
Yeah, Aurora.
I think I run 4 in that deck.
4? Okay.
Yeah. But for if you want to get off the full GX attack of ADP, you need a metal and a water.
Yeah.
So you need 2 of these.
I think.
Do you want a Charizard GX or do you want to wait?
I think that the correct play is to just GX here. It's me.
Yeah. Take 2 prizes.
Having a drop, how you don't have boards, you don't have a draw geo. Yeah, I think that's the play.
Okay.
Because the other one would be to snipe and set up for an insane cross division.
Yeah.
Like a truly upsetting one. But that would be 110 left over. It doesn't really do anything. So I think I go Flare Blitz GX for knockout.
Okay. Flare Blitz GX for that knockout.
I think I should have thinned deck more, but probably doesn't matter.
The draw for turn. Ooh, thank God. Naturally drew into that.
In gameplay.
What do we do here, though? Man.
Oh, I forgot to ask you. I forgot to check. Does this run any catchers?
I don't remember. I don't remember. Yeah.
Tough.
Let's see here. What do we do?
Oh, right. It runs Melmetal.
I think what I want to do here is just metal saucer. Put his energy onto there. Put a metal frying pan onto that guy. Let's incense. Those. Like one of those moments where I'm like, I wish I could have drawn back into one of the supporters I put back in with the Cynthia.
I feel like the whole deal here is like you have to have a better hand than me to win. Because if we go even on just like luck overall, I feel like Mewtwo does win. And Mewtwo's not that good in this meta, is it? Otherwise.
In Sword and Shield? Who knows? Who knows for sure? Cosmic Eclipse, it is... there's Giratina Garchomp, which is new, but I mean, honestly, Mewtwo has won, what, 4 of the last 6 regionals?
Alright.
So it's probably the best deck in the form.
It's still
Yeah.
good, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it had... Like, everybody's worshipping ADP now.
I mean, ADP is great, don't get me wrong, but like, yeah, no, Mewtwo is still very strong. But I think with that, I'm just going to use Zacian's ability.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Okay. And it's over to you.
Draw for turn. Molder. 3, 2, 3. Use Minchino's ability for another 2.
Okay.
So I'm going to discard one of these for Giant Hearth. May have been the correct do deck thing earlier. I remember there being a reasoning. Oh, right. Alright. And then... Touch return.
But you discard. Boom.
Rise.
Press rise, fire. Alright.
140, 120. Can I go ahead? You fold both. Nice, you discard.
Yep, 2 energy in the discard. Using 1 metal frying pan. 1 metal saucer, I should say.
You know what I'm looking for.
Yes, yeah. You're like, how fast can you get 3 energy onto that guy?
In theory, cards in hand.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So really, 3 cards are needed to get the one hitch. Or no, 5 cards would be shot. Inclined to believe you don't have it just because neither of those. Oh wait, one of them's. The 4 cards. I guess I'm not really at that. Unless you have it. Stay in control. So I'm gonna negate it all.
This one?
Yeah. 2 for the eyeball.
Alright.
It's going to get to the point where I have to ask the other person the name of like every single Pokemon.
No. This one is like a Galarian Berserker, so unless you've played the new game, you don't know the name of this Pokemon.
Right.
So for folks at home, Galarian Berserker, the reason he's targeting this is because its ability says my metal Pokemon do 20 extra damage for their attacks, and they stack. So 20 extra damage here, plus if this was another 20, that's 40. On top of this 230 is 270, which is exactly what I need to knock out a tag team.
Right, and I don't know, it's luck hasn't been in my favor.
Yeah. I'll draw for turn. Speaking of luck not being in one's favor, I cannot for the life of me find something. Get that incense.
I had a slow first turn, but it seems like
I had supporters for days, and then I haven't seen a supporter since my first turn.
Yeah, that'll
which
do
is
it.
pretty brutal.
So let me think. What's the golden ticket?
I've got a golden ticket. I've got a golden chance to make my way.
That one takes a hit
Build
up.
that up. Reset stamp you. Down to 3.
Sufferable, I guess.
I am going to attach an escape board and retreat into Jirachi.
Word.
Stellar Wish. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oof. We'll grab that. You're good. Okay. Just because we're gonna rare candy into Corviknight and Magnolia for 7, 2, 3.
Oh right, I'm supposed to
4,
draw 3.
5.
That's the point of resets.
5, 6, 7. Okay. I am like missing just the thing I need every time, which is very frustrating. Let's see here.
I thought of the word that I think that deck is. I think it's a win more deck. It's very win more, it feels like to me.
I don't know. I've played about 15 to 20 times. This is the worst start this deck has had. Like, I don't know. I mean, who knows? But I'm very surprised at what... I'm almost done with my deck. I'm surprised at what I haven't drawn into.
Right. I mean, you remember Atlantic City. You went 1 and 8 on your...
Oh, yeah, on the night before?
On your Firebox. And you're
yeah.
like, I'm sticking with it. I mean, you did the best out of all of us, so...
It's just one of those decks where I'm just like... I missed attachment for turn 3 turns in a row with this deck. That was what killed me.
Right.
So...
It really hurts. Not gonna lie.
Let's attach.
How many energy does that run? Like 11?
10 energy, so it's not bad. And yeah, pass it over to you.
Because it feels like it doesn't use its card advantage enough. Because you're sacrificing a turn, you're sacrificing attacks for acceleration in theory. And it feels like if you don't high roll that, then that deck, you're folding in your supporters over and over again, it feels like.
You mean I only Cynthia'd once. But the problem is my first hand, where I had 15 cards, I had 7 supporters.
Right.
I had 80% of my supporters in my hand on turn 1, which is a pretty weird starting situation. And that's why I was like, I'm not gonna, because I could have researched and just thinned, but I'm like, I'm not just gonna give away the rest of the game turn 1 by getting rid of all my supporters, basically.
No. Doesn't that increase the value of your, this one? Can't remember the name.
Well, no, because I need to be able to start drawing into more cards, and I don't want to end my turn by doing this. This ends my turn. So you only want to do that if it's like I have nothing else I can do, right?
Yeah, I guess, is that good enough of a setup then? Really?
I mean, I don't know, it's a pretty good card.
Heatran. With ball, Heatran.
Okay.
I don't know. I guess I just get a sense of slowness from that deck that maybe it's just... No, it's difficult for me to jive with that.
That's fair. It's been a weird match for me, unfortunately. Grab that out with a quick ball. Yeah, I don't know if you're gonna giant heart that, but
I don't know which one I should. Yeah, I guess I heart.
okay.
And then I'm going to
Yep.
for Gino, shuffle.
Yo.
Gino, whatever it is.
I'm just consistently trying to threaten with a couple of these guys. So.
Let's see if I can do it. And then draw 2. 2. Under truth. Actually, no, because I can't do it. What's the... What does this do again?
Oh, it increases your attack by 10.
This is the attack. Okay.
Yeah. So it helps you hit certain numbers, like a Mag Cargo.
Right.
Normally, if it's 260, you'd only need to hit 250 plus that for 260. So I like Fine Band actually in this deck because it helps you hit a couple of numbers that are important. Just every extra bit of push against VMAX Pokemon in particular is, although we're not playing a VMAX deck,
Good high roll, but it seems risky. Most damage I can do. Go 150.
nope. I do have a Metal Frying Pan on it though, it's FYI. It's 290.
No, that's not the one.
Oh, okay.
No, let's go for the big one. No, because I can't really lose this if I play it safe. I could play for knocking out your attacker, but your attacker isn't really gratified.
Yeah.
Builder. Let's say 1.
Okay.
Very close. It was really close to what I did that. Wait. No, can't do it. I really wanted to draw one more fire energy there.
My cargo requires it to be basic energy that you discard. Can't discard this for Mag Cargo. You can use it for the per cost of the attack, but discard is 50, 100, 150, 200, 250. That would
because I mean,
yeah.
It's not a win, but it's functionally a win.
Yeah.
I missed one card though.
You couldn't nine-tailed it out.
We're going to, in that case, this is the one that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Either one of these.
Yeah, we're just gonna play slow and.
I'm not gonna roll one of those.
Snipe on it.
Okay.
in before you like 6 bronze cards in there.
Take your single prize.
Well, in time. I'm very excited to get reset stamped.
I mean, I don't know if I have 2 reset stamps in this deck. I can't remember, so we'll see. I will draw though. Okay.
Okay.
Let me see here. Okay. Interesting. So we are gonna giant heart that away, that energy,
Okay.
and then we are gonna. Oh, this is a big gamble. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're gonna triple metal saucer. Got 1 here, and the reason I did that, chat, is the folks watching that didn't want to waste one of my metal saucers without being able to use it, and I hope that I'm going to hit another energy off of this.
Oh, is this Twitch or recording?
No, this is just recording. I say chat because it's bad habits.
Sup, chat?
Sup, chat, sup, dude.
I guess this is more of a high YouTube then, as the kids say.
250, 50.
Also, apologies, I play very slow. It's
I'll just attach them both there.
I was never taught how to count, so it's very difficult for me to.
Then we are going to Professor's Research 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Put a metal frying pan there. Have not yet attached for turn. So I will. What do we want to do here? We're going to attach for turn there. Yeah, we are going to reset stamp you back down to 2. Then we are going to Stellar Wish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like that.
Good.
You're good.
2.
Okay. All right, let's see what this deck can do. We're going to switch into Lucario Melmetal, Full Metal Wall GX.
Okay.
Get rid of all that energy.
Sure.
Really hoping that with a 2-card hand,
All right. Let's
we'll
see
do
what goes
something
here.
You've used a lot of energy, and you have not gotten Solgaleo up and running. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm gonna fire
5,
crystal
6,
out. 3 of
7,
this.
8, 9. Okay. 6. Cool. 6 energy. And 2.
I'm going to Harbor the Hearth.
Okay.
Or Hearth the Lucario, rather, I think that goes. 2.
Okay, so your 2 cards that you had in hand were Fire Crystal, Magcargo, and then one other thing. My God, if it was a welder, that is the most busted
The most busted
reset stamp. Oh my God, that would be so upsetting.
You know, I should check that while I'm here.
It's like, do I have any welders, or am I just screwed?
I think I actually am in winning condition here, even
Okay.
if I didn't have any more welders. That last prize just now, just to let you know, was Solgaleo. So
Okay.
So
You have to find it though. You do have to find it.
I do now. I'm not terribly concerned.
Okay.
2. Hmm.
As far as I know, you've done all of your discarding that you can do based on what's on the board.
Tag teams can discard.
Yeah, Guzman Hala. You gonna go back in with Guzman Hala? Don't need to.
Yeah, I'm over that nonsense. So, what I'm actually gonna do here is...
I reset stage dude down to 2.
yeah, back up to fucking 7.
Oh my god.
Attach return.
Can't remember if this deck runs Mal and Lana.
It does.
Yeah.
I believe it runs 2? 3? I remember thinking it was a strange amount.
It was definitely, I think it might be 2.
It's at least 2.
Cargo. What other attackers you got here? You got my cargo. I can't do nothing.
Listen, I'm going to detonate the shit.
But you can't Tingly Return GX me because you already GX'd. You can Static Shock. Yeah, for 50.
Oh god.
Actually, for nothing. Because I'm taking negative 60 damage with Full Metal Wall and Metal Frying Pan.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Pretty obnoxious.
And that's when this deck comes alive. After the Full Metal Wall, when you're most of the way through the game, apparently.
Wow, I actually thought I could do something there, but it's fine. Play slightly more conservatively here. So that hits for... Okay. So retreat that for 3, or you can figure out how to make... Does Saucer attach to active or only bench?
Only
Or
bench.
use 3, it doesn't matter.
I've already used all my saucer stuff. All 4 of them are gone. Just so you know.
I'm gonna call turn.
Okay. Draw for turn.
Fuck, I checked. No, wait, alright.
I don't want it to get up there. Could anything get 4 energy on? Most you would have on, you have 5 energy on, be all basic. 4 would be basic, so you would do 50, 100, 150, 50, 100, 150, 200, 250, which is not enough to knock that out. Trying to think. If I have any reason to be afeared putting something in the active, and I don't think I do. Don't think that I do. I'm going to attach for turn. And we are gonna I think I can slow play this too. So Steel Fist says search your deck for a deck and attach it to your... Search your deck for a metal energy and attach it. I don't have to do that though. I could say that I fail it because my deck is secret knowledge. So let's Steel Fist for 50.
Yep. I'm comfortable with this.
Okay. All right. You. I was doing the math and I'm like, the most you can do if you get 2 energy with Welder and attach return would be 4 basic energy.
I'm going to...
All right. 4 basic energies. think your Ninetales is almost dead in the water. But I don't know how I don't think you can use the energy to go get something up and still have enough energy to knock these Pokemon out. That's my gut. My gut is that Ninetales is not able to be used at this point.
I think it's useful in an interesting way. Alright, so now I'm going to energy away.
I love how I built this deck and I don't really know what you still have options.
One for basics, right?
No, that's evolution.
For an evolution.
Those are only evolutions. Quick Balls is basic.
Got it all mixed up.
So this is Evolution Incense, for those of you who don't know. This allows you to go get an evolution Pokemon from your deck.
Lucario. And I'm going to Guzman Hala for this and this Lucario. And then from there, I'm going to use Over Strike.
Okay. For 60. 60 damage.
And
Add it to the bench. Interesting. Okay.
and then I'm going to take my Guzman Hala search.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, I didn't take my Guzman Hala
Yeah,
search.
you can.
I
It's
should.
fine. Yeah. You can go get a Stadium, a Tool, and a Special Energy. Damn. Damn.
Oh, sorry.
It's fine. The kitty and Sam can.
All right.
They're not detracting from the commentaries.
All right. My turn.
Yeah, I actually messed up there. I should have attached return. Oops.
Attach for turn.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Do you want to discard a card for attaching for turn?
No.
You have to discard a card to attach for a turn on that one. Okay. I'm gonna draw for turn.
I'd really rather not, sir.
What do we want to do here? So hesitant on what to do, but you know what? I think we got to start taking some chances. We're gonna switch into that, and then we are gonna hit you for knockout 230. Okay.
Draw for turn.
You're sitting out. I want to pivot Pokemon, so interesting.
Cards in the deck is 6 cards in the deck, so I could.
You know you're only hitting me for 30, right? Because
It's
Metal
one.
Frying Pan removes weakness.
Oh.
Yeah. When you attached it, I was like, I'm not sure. I don't think this means what you think it means. Yeah, that's the whole idea of like why Metal Frying Pan is
All right,
critical
well,
in metal.
I'm gonna hit it for 30 then. That's fine.
All right, 30 it is. All right, I will draw for turn. Let's
that's
Evolution Incense.
an error, as it were.
Tis an error on my part. Okay. question I have is, you only need 2 prizes. Can you take those 2 prizes?
That was a pretty drastic error. I completely forgot that you told me Metal Frying Pan does that.
Put Metal Frying Pan on that guy. You can't Naganadel him. Let's go ahead and slow play you a little bit.
God forbid.
Let's bring up. Let's bring up Dedenne with a great catcher. And yeah, what I'm gonna do is draw 3 cards. I'm gonna end my turn with that. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Your turn.
Wait a second. Wait a second. Okay.
It's just me stalling you out of this.
Retreat.
Okay.
Wait. Can you pull this up?
Yeah, great catcher.
The Stealthy Hood.
No, it's the Stealthy Hood only works on abilities. Pokemon
okay.
abilities. It doesn't work with items.
Okay. That's true. As you can tell, I'm very well versed in.
He's been out of the game for a few months now. Bring that back up.
And I thought Stealthy Hood was stupid, even when I was playing.
No, I mean Stealthy Hood is. It's in this deck for Mewtwo in case to obviously mimic you, but you gonna hit me for another 30?
Oh yeah.
All right. Draw for turn. Going to attach. Let's Mallow and Lana
Oh, have I botched this?
heal everything off.
Have I botched? No. Yes.
I'm pretty sure you're probably out of energy at this point.
No, yeah, I thought I had one more.
Well, we're gonna take the knockout here with Corviknight.
Sure. Is there a way to save this?
Is there? I don't know.
Yeah, I just misplayed really hard, I think. Yeah, I have to scoop that.
All right.
Yeah, this is...
Scoop it up. When you put all the energy on the Ninetales, I think that was like...
Scar.
Oh, you had like 1 energy left, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, weakness card is not gonna do it. All right, so
Yeah, stacking on the Ninetales was, I was like, this is the safe, like, reasonable play. And it was, in fact, not. All right, let's see if I can bring it back though.
I think
No, that's a rock.
I think your strategy of taking out the Galarian Berserkers was interesting, but I think you put yourself in like a, I don't know what was in your hand and deck most of the time, but in an awkward spot with energy after a while, because like you'd gone through so much energy.
Yeah, I underestimated the damage output you had, because I thought like, oh, as long as he doesn't have the boost, then I'll have enough turns to take care of things.
Yeah.
But even without the boost, it's still like 2 KO usually.
Yeah. So it's almost always 2-hit KO. And even if I 1-hit KO you, I have to have the right cards in order to do it again the next turn. Don't forget to...
Oh, right.
Awful. Yeah, you had a rough price. Pricing the Solgaleo is like, it really changes the way you play the game.
Yeah, I shouldn't, I was like, oh, well, I'm not going to play to win because when I play to win, I lose. So clearly I'm just bad at the game, is what's going on there.
Well, you're not familiar with this version of the deck that I've built, right? So, but yeah, pricing the Solgaleo stuff. because
I'm just lucky I drew it when I did, honestly.
yeah, my reset stamped down to 2. Like what even was that? Like, come on, I need to stamp you into some nonsense that you can't use. Seven. Let's see if I get any mulligans. And I don't.
Oh,
Do you want to go first or second?
okay. I'll go second.
Okay.
Hello, friend. It's a very soft mat, right?
Yeah, he likes it. He's like, oh, these are toys? I play with these? I can play? No, you can't play. Good boy. Walk off. Show everybody your butthole. Oh, is this yours?
Was that mine?
What is this? Oh, probably.
Okay. We're just gonna. All right.
I mean, whatever. It doesn't
Judge.
matter. It doesn't matter.
All right. So didn't mulligan twice this time.
True. Okay, bud. Yeah, no, you're a part of this. Congratulations.
Hello, friend.
All right. Flip them. I'll go first. Good luck. Draw for turn. Let's put that down. Let us. What do we want to do here? We are gonna just use his ability straight up.
All right.
1, 2, 3. Okay. Hi, buddy. Okay, your turn.
Draw for turn.
Whoa, go down.
All right. I am going to play a heart.
Okay.
Come to 4 heart both times. Very good heart. I'm going to incense, and I'm going to quick ball with what I incense.
Okay.
So I'm going to
Grab an evolution and then go grab a basic.
Quite.
Quite. Yeah. Excellent.
Quick balling. Discarding from instance. And then I'm also going to go in here. Touch that. Garden 9 tails for hearth.
Okay. Did you dedenne already?
Play the design now.
And then put the 2. Okay, wow. Lots of energy on the discard to start with. Still Galeo out, so it matters.
I'm less concerned about it this time.
Yeah. Okay.
For 6, let's see if I get something fancy. Alright.
Ooh.
I'm going to oh wait, yeah, I did discard something for that.
Yep.
I just like
Yeah. You discarded like You also detonated right after it, so it kind of didn't matter sequencing wise.
God, I would have so many judges called on me. if
I mean,
played in this
yeah,
format.
but I mean, for the purpose of like what we're doing, you discarded your whole hand
Yeah.
with the Dene, so 6 one way, half a dozen the other.
As it were, yeah. Yeah, I guess. Since here to pull a Mac Cargo.
Mac Cargo, Mr. Mac. Going back in or nah?
No, that's it.
That's all. That's all you got.
Do I do tempo play here?
I don't know how much you can do tempo play.
1 second, I can attack.
Alter. No, I mean you could alter creation, but that's unless you have.
Plus 30 is mechanically not bad.
No, it's not bad mechanically. It's true. But
I'm gonna be sniping.
the extra prize.
Right, extra prize is ideal.
Yeah.
No, but that's only the active Pokemon anyways. Like,
No, extra prize is anything.
that's not what it says on the card.
When your active Pokemon takes a knockout, not when you take a knockout on your opponent's active Pokemon.
No, it says when your opponent's active Pokemon is knocked out.
Oh.
From those attacks.
That
Yeah,
I don't think anyone in the game is playing that. That is something that I had never actually seen come into play. Maybe it's because none of the ADP decks run anything that hits the bench. Yeah, none of the ADP decks run anything that hits bench. But that, I did not know that. You can only take
That's
extra
what I
prizes
thought,
on
yeah.
the active Pokemon.
So it was like,
Wow,
like,
okay.
That's why I was like, 1 energy altered creation is probably not that bad.
I'm learning things.
Because yeah, it wouldn't affect Meganodon's damage anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I go for tempo.
Okay.
No, actually I don't, because I want to save my
GX.
GX. Yeah, I think that's
Okay.
the problem. So we're gonna just let it sit.
All right. I'll draw for turn. Just gonna grab that Jirachi. Let's switch to Jirachi.
This one does.
Stellar Wish. 2, 3, 4, 5. Dear sweet merciful God. Why? What is wrong with this deck right now? Every time I go to film these videos, it's the worst that any of my decks ever perform. I'm insane by it. Like, I can't find a supporter.
Bonkers. Still hiding on the GG board.
Yeah, I'm glad you didn't alter creation because I'm really slow right now. So it's like...
I was thinking it's like, if it's slow enough that I can take advantage of it, I don't really need the help with damage. And then if it gets to the point where I need it, then I'll have the extra turn at some point, and it's better to wait for the prize advantage to hitting.
Go grab that out with the incense. I probably should have incense before I Stellar Wish, but 1 card isn't usually in a deck that's this full still is like, okay. It's a little bit of
math is math, but
math is math. This is true. You're going to attach a metal frying pan, and we are going to use its ability.
Alright, fair enough.
2, 3. Okay.
Rough return. Oh my god.
You top deck your Mewtwo and Mew.
This I do. Done it?
Okay. Oh, look at these. Yeah, my Cargo, Nag, and Heatran. Okay.
Guess that's alright. I'm going to discard Earth. Flagpole. Okay. Now on one. Earth. Good.
Okay.
This is smoother than I thought it would be, honestly.
Yeah? I think the second Dedenne helps.
Right.
You can get both Dedennes down.
I think I might have even played 4 Dedenne in my originals deck that one time, because I'm very convinced Dedenne is like what wins games for me.
It might very well be. A lot of people play 3 Dedennes, so.
Yeah,
But I think it
was either 3 or 4, I don't remember.
But I want to experiment with that Cinchino, Minchino, whatever line, because if you can get them down.
Right, it felt pretty good last game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think 2 is enough with that, but
Yeah.
it's, again, if you want to burn 4 spaces for cross support. I'm going to go ahead and do Alter Creation for...
Alright. Alter Creation it is.
With the bonus.
With the bonus. Okay. Drew for turn. What do we do here? Yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to risk it. Stellar Wish.
Biscuit for the biscuit.
2,
get the sick play.
3, 4, 5. Why? Why is this deck doing this to me?
Because you didn't have to play 2 Luceflons during regionals.
Okay, let's get that out.
Running into a Keldeo and 2 Luceflons immediately after is something I'm never going to let go. From that region.
Ugh. Garbage. Okay, we're gonna Giant Heart that away. Okay. Do that.
Sick mechanics.
Jesus. How many cards in hand?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Trash.
I did
Fuck it.
search 3 times.
Damn.
I had like 3
Get outta
seconds
here.
in that hand.
Get out of here. I know you have Mallow and Lana. Get out of here.
That's another thing. It's like I don't have to be afraid of you one-shotting that. In
That's
any
true.
Capacity.
Yeah, that's true. This is well. If I get all 3 of these guys down, it does one-shot it. Because it does 60 plus 230, so it's 290. But I'm not gonna do that.
Like it's the chances of you having 3 of those on your bench at a time.
Yes, it is very
pretty
small.
bonkers.
Yeah, that's true. You're good.
Because that's just like 6 cards that aren't in prices. That's.
Let's Great Catcher and.
I drew Metal.
Garbage. You know what? You know what? You shouldn't have told me that.
Are you gonna stamp me again?
Stamp! Double stamp!
That's funny because I actually wanted to Welder.
Hashtag get stamped!
Listen, I wanted the Welder more than I wanted the Mellow and Lana.
It's Great Catcher and bring up your Dedenne.
You have to be more specific, sir. This is a competitive environment.
Which Dedenne? Whatever Dedenne you choose. Player's choice. Then we're going to Professor's Research. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. No, you're good. Let's get Lucario Melmetal down. Let's get that down. You know what? Let's put this Jirachi down. And we are gonna retreat the skateboard into this Jirachi. Stellar Wish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, what do I want to do here?
I just realized I can knock out your Jirachi with that.
Yeah, you could.
2 prizes.
Oh god.
Absolutely broken.
Get that.
They had a lot of search in this next set.
They put a lot of search? Yeah.
I guess they finally decided that they didn't want everything to be RNG anymore.
There you go. thin this bad boy out. Okay. You're going to attach, return. And then we are going to use its ability. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Any attachments? No? 1, okay. Return.
Scary up in here.
I will say, if somebody... You probably have to be careful with that. Because if somebody's a stickler for judge stuff...
What?
If you put the 3 into your hand and then you pull one out to attach... Like,
Oh,
it's probably spooky.
I don't know if it's... Yeah.
Were you the one who had like the person who was like
God.
all sorts of judging them?
Well, no, I had that one stupid judge thing. I talked about it on the last video.
Oh, right,
oh my
right.
gosh. But yeah, you're right. I should probably...
Oh no, it was Pep who had the kid who like
Yeah.
did the nonsense. Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Play both of these. 9 tails. Reserve.
The fact that you got ADP up and running is definitely a threat.
I feel like it would only have been a stronger threat had
If you'd had a better way to like welder and stuff like that onto
no, I mean like in the regular ADP deck.
Maybe.
The regular ADP deck is more consistent, no?
But regular ADP has no way of one-shotting any of these. Whereas you do.
What's ADP's main attacker? I thought it was
ADP and Keldeo.
Yeah, that does one.
Keldeo does 140.
Yeah, this does 180.
Yeah. It doesn't one-shot at 220 or 260.
Oh, okay. I was thinking you were just gonna take 2 prizers though.
Oh no! Well, the thing is, like, unless you have it's so hard to get. You can't have 6 custom catchers, so you would have to rely on custom catchers to get everything, right? That's the reason that ADP
does poorly?
No, it does well, but it, especially against one prizer only decks, but against decks like this where I have a big Pokemon that you can't gust with Great Catcher.
Oh, this is so sweet.
I have a Pokemon that could potentially take one-hit KOs against you that you can't gust with Great Catcher. So in that scenario, you know, like, okay, well, you could custom catcher it up, but...
Right. We're gonna call that a turn.
Okay. I'm gonna draw for turn. Okay. Evolution Incense. Wish. 2, 3, 4, 5.
I just realized maybe the Stratton mirror matchup for Mewtwo is
True.
if you don't get first in the first match, in the first game, you just scoop and go to the second one just to save time.
Stellar Wish.
No, I guess that doesn't matter.
4, 5.
No, that's...
Okay. Catch Metal Frying Pan. And, yeah, pass.
Alright. I'm gonna just give that a big okay.
Oh, slow playing this one. I should have done his ability, but whatever, it doesn't matter. Maybe I don't do his ability every time. No.
Yeah,
I'm not going to do his ability because I don't want to go through my turn too fast. Because I'm playing So's, like, this is such a slow play game. So.
Tell me about it. No, this turn.
Okay. Draw for turn. Try and think. Much as I hate this, oh god. See, the main thing. Think, depending on what you have in hand, I auto lose.
Interesting.
Because if I bring Lucario Melmetal up, right?
Yeah.
GX, then I'm getting, you have to hit me for 320, but you ADP'd.
Mm-hmm.
You have, oh, you can't Charizard GX, you can't Flavorflux GX again.
Nope.
Okay, so you've already GX'd. Okay. I was like confused for a second, I was like, wait. Okay. Stellar Wish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4, 5. Okay. Oh, I actually thinking about this, and I'm like, let's just retreat. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. I don't mind. I need to get things going, I think. So let's just Full Metal Impact, Full Metal Wallet GX, Full Metal Wall. Jeez.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Over to you.
Return. Does it even help? Oh, I guess it does. Wait. First. Melmetals. How many?
Okay.
Is over there. I guess it might have been better to pull the Ditto. That's probably.
Just because you have more options about what you want to turn it into, but you've gotten rid of your Ninetales line, so it doesn't matter.
Have I? I thought I
You got 1 Ninetales in the discard, 2 Ninetales, yeah. All your Ninetales are gone. You have no more Ninetales option.
Thanks for the info. Oh,
Now you're good.
touch return. And then. All yours.
Oh, okay. Draw for turn. Well.
Conchino might be good. I feel like I almost might not run Ninetail.
Switch. Get
I
out of
could
it.
pull 5 cards out by not running Ninetales. That gives me 1 more Dedenne. Gives me 1 Professor something's research.
Professor Magnolia. Yeah.
Yeah, gives me 1 research.
Okay.
I feel like that has to be a good card.
What we're gonna do, we're just gonna take it to you. Hit you for knockout.
Get this one for knockout?
Yep.
Alright.
I was not getting the draws I wanted or needed, so I'm like, you know what, F it. If you want to try to take this prize, if you want to hit into this guy for 280, go for it.
I can't discard.
280 would be discarding 5
Yeah.
basics, which I don't think you can do.
No, 1-4.
Huh?
1-4 from Cargo.
50
plus
50, 100, 150, 200.
50. No, that's.
Sorry, 50, 100, 150, 200, 250, 300, and a 280.
I used ADP.
Oh, okay. 250. Just 4. Okay. Right. So if you get welder, then you can knock it out.
I was about to let you cut my discard.
I was shuffling my discard in a cup.
Discard Machino. Fucking go.
You finally found the welder?
Yeah.
Okay, so 50, 100, 150, 200, 250, 280. Boom.
If I chose to do that. If I chose.
Wow. Remember, Naganadal. You don't get double prizes for this guy.
Right. Option. Really, must be enough. That's some horse shit right there as well. And I fucked up because I threw out the 9 tails. Yeah. Attach return.
Okay.
Discard 4 for
cargo. Alright, take your 3 prizes. Give me 3 for a Pokemon V. Alright. I will draw for turn. Are you ready for this to get nasty?
You tell.
We are gonna first. Ooh, what do I go for here? I'm gonna Rosa. So I get a Pokemon, trainer, and an energy.
Okay.
Energy.
I actually messed up there. Maybe I should have sniped instead. Is sniping the correct play there?
Depends on what's in the prizes.
Guaranteed to not kill me the next.
Well, so lucky you. Prizes are less than ideal. Trainer, yeah.
I thought this through better.
Yeah, those are the 3 things I'm gonna get. Shuffle this up. Luckily, I have a backup. Unless it's in my hand and I just forgot, which is very possible.
Made a fun one.
Because I do have a lot of cards in my hand right now. Oh, yeah, it is in my hand. So, the question I have is... Yeah, I think...
No, you just win now, right?
Well, no, I need to take 4 prizes still.
Yeah, but I don't know where it's stuck.
So, we're going to put that down. And then we are going to... double saucer.
Oh. Okay.
And we are gonna match for turn.
Oh, I thought my fucking contacts are out. I was like,
What?
I have it right there. What
Oh, no, I don't have it.
Yeah.
Yeah. There, I do have it.
What the hell are you doing?
Then we are gonna... What are we gonna do here?
You know that
I don't need
Prosty
the
skill?
Stellar
That's
Wish.
like when you've already beaten somebody in a card game and you just keep going. Do you know Prosty?
Yes, yeah.
It's like...
And then my cow does the sacred moo.
Yes.
So everybody at home knows this is why I built the deck this way. 270 for knockout. And as a heads up, what I was considering was actually playing this. Its attack discards a special energy from your opponent's Pokemon. So I was thinking about like, oh, do I discard the rainbow energy? So that was my other like thought in the back of my mind, but I'm like, no, I could just take the knockout. So that's what you do.
Yes. Does it have a frying pan on it? No.
No, it does not. Only need to do 250.
Oh my. Can you tag switch these?
You
No, right?
can.
You can.
Tag switch is more than just basic energy. If you read the card, it just says 2 energy. It is a broken card in certain decks. Like, it's really good.
I want to say that I would prefer to have tag switch in this over switching Tuna line.
Hey, that's like potentially a really big thing. So, yeah. I can see pulling in like at least 1 or 2 tag, like 2 tag switches maybe.
50, oh, wait.
You could attach return and do 180. Well, 150.
Yeah.
And then you could power this up.
I'm trying to figure out this. Check real quick. Doing this right. Not this one. They're really sorry. Yeah, throwing away that 9-tails really hurt. I welded already, okay. What I want to do, I'm going to attach this here. I'm going to discard all picks because that's. I'm going to. Second. How's a retreat called? So it's fine. I'm gonna go. Okay. Oh fuck! I'm dumb as hell.
No, you can attach it somewhere else if you want.
No, that's not the issue. Dumb as hell. I thought the attack was 2 energy.
Oh no, it's. Oh, you attach return there. Do you want to attach return here instead, or do you need the energy there?
No, that would still be wrong. Yeah.
Okay.
I just thought I had this much closer to the bag than it actually. Yeah. Turn.
Okay. Okay.
Fuck it.
Oakley dokley. Draw for turn.
Okay, we take this.
Let's see. How many energy do I have in the discard? 1.
You have to wash them
Just
out,
one.
or you might get demonetized. You actually don't have enough for. Just
Okay.
or I suppose if you can try, I guess.
All right. We are gonna. Yeah. We are gonna discard that energy with a quick ball. In here.
Never mind, ADP is not
Fail
a
it.
start.
And then we are gonna giant hearth that one. Oh no, hold on. No, we're not gonna giant hearth that one away. We are going to attach turn. We're going to put a frying pan. That one back on. Not metal saucer. Gosh, I keep getting this mixed up. We're gonna put metal frying pan. That guy. Then we are gonna Mallow and Lana. Switch into Jirachi.
Sure.
Stellar Wish. 2, 4, 5. I'm just trying to like figure out the sequencing on this guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like, one too many Jirachis down. That's my problem. But I think I have to put the pressure on you. So we are going to retreat into that and hit you for 270.
All right. He has 10 left.
Yeah, just put a 10er on there. He's got 10 left.
Draw for turn.
We should have routed that differently now that I think about it. I have no idea what you still have access to. Energy. You know what? Put you on a clock. In retrospect, I should have retreated to this guy and hit you with Steel Fist for 50. Because I think it is much harder for you to knock it out. Okay.
Can I see your discard?
Yeah. I think I've used 3 or maybe 4 of my metal saucers. That's also what you're thinking about.
Discard 2 to heal. 20 also.
Okay. So what are you down to? 120, 130, 150?
150. And then I'm going to Turbo Strike.
Okay.
Yeah, I absolutely think this needs tag switch.
I have
Just
game.
for when you're ready to do it.
Mallow and Lana, switch, treat, 270.
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't feel that good about this Chinchino one.
Didn't feel so good. Okay.
Because it feels like by the time I get it out,
It's already too late.
it's like either I like hyper roll it or
Yeah.
I can't really use it.
No, that's fair.
Because I feel like efficiency of discard would be Juniper.
Or the
not
Magnolia line?
Magnolia.
Yeah.
Juniper.
No, you might be right. It might be that, like, you know, the way that Mewtwo moves forward is you have things like Magnolia, which lets you dig quite a bit. Like on the off turns that you don't welder, that's what you use.
Right.
And you just ditch things like the Chinchino line, and yeah, that might be the way to go.
I don't necessarily feel that great about Mallow and Lana. I feel like the numbers don't make it useful. It's better to just have a switch.
Okay.
What numbers make it useful in the meta right now? Does it help with ADP?
I mean, all I know is when I was playing in the Cup last, there were several instances where I was like, if I had Mallow and Lana, I don't lose. Just that simple.
Do you not lose that turn, or you don't lose?
Don't lose the game.
Okay, interesting.
But it was just because like somebody would ping me, right, for some amount of damage, and I'm like, if I stay in and I take the prizes, I lose the game. If I retreat, I have no energy on board, I lose the game. So I was just like, you know, I was in a checkmate situation basically. So
remember that deck.
But yeah, so that's why I put it in. But so everybody at home, I won't be doing a deck review, a deck profile of the Mewtwo list. I don't think it's ready yet, obviously, as evidenced. But I think there's some interesting things there. I think the ADP is interesting.
I think that's the nice thing about Mewtwo's Pokemon line. Everything's attack, so
Yeah.
I think ADP is worth one spot in there.
Yeah.
I would be willing to say that.
And you're right about Tag Switch, because if you're going to play so much special energy,
Right.
then run Tag Switch.
Yeah, no, I believe I would have won that game if I had Tag Switch instead of Chin-Chin.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. All right.
Yeah, I can't believe it. I'm playing New 3 again. It's disgusting. Absolute bullshit.
All right, well, I think that's going to do it for this one. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. You got to see how the Zacian deck, for the most part, works. I know you're not convinced.
Right? Yeah.
You're not convinced about Zacian, but I think it's like, I don't know. You were able to like...
It's functional.
Yeah, because I think the benefit you have with this deck is Magcargo is a huge threat. The more that you can just like sit back in the back and say, hey, if you can't gust me up, I'm just going to power this thing up to knock out whatever, regardless of Full Metal Wall. So in some ways, I actually think that makes this a hard matchup for this deck.
Right, and that's what I was saying. That's why I wanted, like I said, that's why I wanted to play this. I think it has good numbers for the matchup because that's a very numbers deck.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily think that there are enough decks that it covers with those numbers necessarily. I don't know how you feel about that though.
I mean, I like the numbers that this deck covers. I don't know, I haven't played against VMAX, right?
Mm-hmm.
But my hope is that VMAX Pokemon, only one of them has an unlimited damage, has no damage cap. That's Lapras. Everybody else has a damage cap that's below a Tag Team GX. Well, Sableye has like the damage counter one, but that's specific, right? Mm-hmm. But so in a meta like that, it's like, hey, if I can make your Pokemon, which already can't hit me for tons of damage, do even less damage.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I think there is something to be said about like damage modification, both against me and to you with the Galarian Berserkers, that make this deck really interesting. Yeah.
I'd have to play against it a couple more times. I think that's a very winnable deck. But yeah, I'd have to play against it a couple more times because it feels like I don't know when to take out
the Galarian Berserkers. Yeah.
Every time I'm just like, oh, well, I should have done the other one.
And like, you know, if you don't have Naganadels, like if you're another deck that doesn't have Naganadels and has a hard time gusting them up, it becomes even harder. So I do think in some ways this deck has a good matchup spread because if you want to take my damage modifiers out, you got to use your customs. And it feels bad to use custom catchers for one prize.
That's how you play ADP, right?
It's true. All right, well, I think that's going to do it. Thank you so much for playing, Howard.
Of course.
All right, catch you later.